What's up guys, it's SRC bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and this time I'm using the M16 assault rifle, which is one of the worst guns in the game. So the gameplay is not outstanding. I think I have about a 2 KD, but this gameplay here, what I wanted to talk about is 20 ways to make the next Call of Duty a great game, or 20 ways to make Black Ops 2 a better game than we've ever had before. And so in no particular order, I'm just going to run through my thoughts on this. Number one, Modern Warfare 3 got some things right, and so there's some things we need to bring back. And so number one is bring back Specialist. Specialist was a really innovative new idea that was brand new to the CoD franchise, and I think it was really well received, really well done. Definitely a viable choice, one of my favorite ways to play this game. I really hope they bring that back in the next game. Number two, keep support but make it balanced. And in Modern Warfare 3, there's some argument to whether or not support is balanced or not with the other options. I think that it is myself. I think that the Stealth Bomber, EMP are pretty powerful, but I don't think they're too powerful. I mean, you don't see people running support exclusively, and I think that's the mark of when it's overpowered, is when you don't see anyone running Specialist, you don't see anyone running Assault, because they're all running this overpowered support class. I think support is a viable option to play, but I don't think it's something that gives me a huge advantage over anyone. And so I think it's balanced, but if they bring it back in the next game, they really need to work to make sure that it is balanced, and so that it is a viable option to play, but it's not too overpowered that everyone's running it. Number three, no dying to reset your assault kill streaks. This is one thing that was brand new, that was a really great change. So if you're running assault and you go through all of your kill streaks and you're still alive and you get that next kill, in Modern Warfare 3 it resets and just continues to build your next kill streaks starting over again. In previous Call of Duties you had to die for that to happen, and that was a really big change and something they definitely need to bring back in the next game. Number four, change of scenery for the game. A lot of people said that Modern Warfare 3 was just Modern Warfare 2.5, and so we don't want Black Ops 2.5. We need to have a change of scenery of some sorts, something different about the game so that it doesn't feel like Black Ops 2.5, that it actually feels like Black Ops 2, or I should say 1.5. But that's definitely something they need to work on, because especially after this game being so similar to previous games, they need to do something to spice it up a little bit, make it different. One thing they need to bring back from Black Ops, though, which is number 6 on the list, is to bring back the Blackbird. That was a really great kill streak that Modern Warfare 3 decided not to bring over. The advanced UAV, it doesn't come anywhere near as good as that. And the Blackbird was an amazing thing that they need to bring back. I think it really just makes the game better to have that. And then number 7, make air support actually useful. And in Modern Warfare 3, they added these health barriers, the delay on the red box showing up when you respawn, which really makes the assault kill streaks not as good. And in Black Ops, the chopper gunner really did some work when you got it. And I think that that's the way to have assault kill streaks. If you are able to earn your kill streaks, you should be able to get the rewards from them. Now, certainly the other team can shoot them down, but if they don't want to shoot them down, they should have to pay the price of the assault kill streak. So I definitely want to see that improved back to the way it was in Black Ops. And number 8, keep inventive kill streaks. In Black Ops, we had the RC car. In Modern Warfare 3, we have things like the IMS. Keep inventing new kill streaks to keep the game fresh. They don't need to be the most beastly kill streaks in the world, but just something that's fun to play with, something new, and something that makes us feel like we got a new game or a different game. Number 9, keep weapons for intended purposes. What I mean by this is an assault rifle should be a long-range weapon. The Type 95, you could hip fire like a shotgun when this game first came out. And that's not what an assault rifle is intended to do. The Scorpions shouldn't be able to snipe somebody from across the map with no recoil. And so what I mean by that is have assault rifles long-range weapons, have SMGs short to mid-range, have shotguns up close. Make the guns for their intended purposes so that they have their place in the game depending on the map and the situation. Number 10, make all guns viable to use. Make one weapon not OP. So in a previous Call of Duties, you had some guns that were just the OP weapon that everyone used all the time, and you had other guns that just weren't that good. Like right now I'm using the M16. This is not a great assault rifle. I'm disadvantaging myself by using this weapon. Now, is it viable to play with? Sure. Can people get good gameplays with it? Yeah. But it should be something that's just as good as any other assault rifle in the game. It should be balanced more so that it's a viable choice to play if you want to have a good game. You know, when I play with the M16, I'm not expecting to have a great game. It's just more satisfying, more fun for me to get kills with a bad weapon. But ideally, I think all weapons should be balanced, and there shouldn't be one overpowered weapon that you feel like you need to be running like the FAMAS in previous games. And so, number 11, keep the game fast-paced, limit camping, reward movement. This is something David Vondar has talked about doing. I think that the more fast-paced the game is, the more it limits camping, the better a CoD game is going to be. And I truly hope that they make some strides to improve that from where Black Ops was in that regard. Number 12, interactive leaderboards that show all stats for each game type. If you play a game like Domination, you should be able to see how many flags you captured, how many flags you defended. If you're playing Kill Confirmed, you should see how many tags you collected, how many tags you denied. That's just basics. Black Ops got that right. Modern Warfare 3 dropped the ball there. They really need to fix that into the future Call of Duty games. Number 13, bring value to CoD Elite, better clan leveling, better competition, and most of all, bring value, monetary value. If you purchase CoD Elite, you should have the DLC at the same time early across platforms. PS3, PC users should get the DLC at the same time as Xbox users, and it should be earlier than everyone else. They should give you better value than if you were to just purchase your maps outside with Microsoft points. And I really hope they improve that going into the next game. Number 14, lots of good DLC map packs, old maps, new maps on a regular basis. Modern Warfare 3 promised us this, but so far has coming up pretty short here. We've only got 2 maps. We're several months into the game. Hopefully they come up with some new stuff over the next several months, or it's going to be a big disappointment. But this is an area that the next game really needs to spend and invest some time into because people like new content and they want it to be good. Number 15, no BS spawn systems. In Modern Warfare 3, this is a huge issue that's been highlighted every day probably. There are bad spawns, and this is just something, again, they're going to need to really spend some time with a good testing system before they release the game. And that kind of goes hand in hand with number 16, no map glitches. People don't like to see other people getting underneath the maps, jumping on buildings they're not supposed to be on, and that type of thing. And that's just going to come down to spending the extra time in the development, in the testing phases. Hopefully they come back with an open beta so we can identify these things and help them out. You know, certainly thousands of people are better than a few. But these are both important things to make the next game good. Number 17, good hit detection, consistent weapons, no lag. Lag compensation has been awful. It's making weapons inconsistent. Sometimes you shoot through people, sometimes you feel like you're getting 1 or 2 shotted by people. The lag and the connection in this game needs to be more consistent to make a good game. Number 18, knifing through bullets. Now, a lot of people say the knife is overpowered. I don't think people necessarily think it's overpowered. They just don't like getting panic knifed, and they especially don't like getting lunged through bullets. So if you're shooting somebody and they turn around and they shoot you, and they stab you through your bullets, that is really BS. And so those are the type of things they need to fix with the knife, and hopefully they can do that in the next game. Number 19, new game types like Team Defender, Drop Zone, Infected. Continue to make innovative game types, bring new stuff to the game, keep it fresh. We're on game 9 here. We don't need the same game types. And finally, number 20, support your game. That's all we can say. Bring the support, fix things when they're broken. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what else you'd like to see, and I will see you in the